So before this thing even starts, I know these couple of summoning sessions for Fire Emblem should have been on here ages ago, and I also apologize for with the new recording method I have to do, the audio honestly sounds a lot worse than when I'm doing it from the older computer, which shouldn't make sense because the new computer is a lot better in terms of specs. I probably just haven't gotten all the kinks out with OBS and whatnot. I at this point am still trying to find some way to edit it better. Right now I'm still going to be using the older editing software because the one I did find, I tried it with like an Epic 7 video coming up. I don't like it at all. Just throwing it out there. It's just way too... You have to take, like, it feels like 50 steps to do one simple thing for what I can do in one easy step on the older computer. So for now, there's going to be a little bit lack of editing still. I can still put videos together, but the edits won't be as prevalent. So just bear with me on that. Again, sorry that these are going to be so kind of bare bones, but that's what happens when this is a hobby and I don't feel like going around spending actual money on editing software that'll break the bank for me for something that is just really just something I do on the off time or whatever. So this is also a test again because I'm recording this on the older computer. Like I said, this particular audio segment, there's probably going to be some disparities. This might sound a little bit better, it might sound a bit worse. I'm not sure, but just forewarning. If you don't care about that and just want to get to the summons, I probably have times in the description or somewhere to get to each of the particular ones. So, without further ado, let me cut back to past Johnny Boy and get these couple of Fire Emblem videos that I put together just out of the way. They've unfortunately had no relevancy. I've been ranting for a little bit too long. Let me let you guys get to it. Alright. Why I'm even doing this as a video, your guess is as good as mine. What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Koops back at it again for another Fire Emblem summoning video, and probably for me, one of the least hype ones in a while. Like, who this though? Oh man, that shows how much of a Fire Emblem pleb I am in terms of only playing Awakening and Faith and Free Houses. Hey, I tried Ike and Makaya's game. It wasn't working out for me, alright? I just hated resetting. Well, honestly, I only tried Ike's GameCube game. I don't think I ever dipped into Makaya's game on the Wii, even though I think that one had save states, so that one could be abused, but it didn't feel right not finishing Ike's game. I think this lady's from, Genealogy of the Holy War. Never played it. The only thing I know, I guess she's a better Bocina. If this was the one that broke my Mythic Heroes rates, I wouldn't be too upset. I don't think anything is going to get as worse as freaking my off-camera summons for the Order Goddess Ashera, but we'll see. And then the banner itself, like, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of any of the other colors in here either. I don't really particularly want anything from gray. Kind of the same with green. I guess I'd go with red if I had it, if my arm was twisted. Blue's cool is pretty good, but everything else is just kind of eh. So I wonder if it'll be the same here where, like, Dimitri will just show up like 50 times in a row. We'll see about that, but, yeah. So don't expect, I guess, the most hype of reactions for me. I mean, would it be upsetting if I went in 250 and didn't get a copy of this Mythic Lady? Yeah, I guess. But at the same time, if this is the one that, like, breaks the streak and prevents me from having all the Mythic heroes, at that point it would just be easier for me to ignore other ones I don't kind of care about, like her. So, again, we'll play it by ear, I guess. I don't know how this is going. I don't even know if this is going to be a long video or not, because I don't know if I want to summon on any other banners that is out right now. It was surprising that the Niffle Goddess wasn't a mythic. She ended up getting, I guess, the Surtur treatment. So that's who I thought I was going to be summoning for, but since she was just on a regular ass banner, it didn't come to fruition. So yeah, and honestly, I'm like half expecting to get shafted here, just because my Dokkan summons have been surprisingly good. I've been on a really good nano type streak for what? I guess mention nano, and she shall appear. Man, right? I mean, sure, whatever. Wow, and that's probably pretty good natured too. Well, so shouts to Dawn Bennett, cause like, or Benet, or however you're supposed to say her name, cause that deep ass portrayal for this lady, far beyond the range of freaking Lilac from Freedom Planet. Like, damn, that is some range I didn't expect. But well, we kept the mythic train alive. It only took like 20 orbs. Too bad I could care less. I guess I hang on to the rest because um like I said, I don't really feel like going on this one to get a guaranteed niffle. I don't really care that hard. Um and I love Mercedes, but I'm not willing to go for the Red Bull to get her. I'd wait for like a duo special for that one. And I got everything I wanted from that Sun banner. So, well, I guess I just count my blessings and save longer. What the hell? How the hell am I gonna pad out this video? What the fuck?
That was easy.
I'm looking for green and gray. I want to pull two of them, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. And the amount of orbs I have. I hope Fire Emblem will be nice to me, because even then I had like kind of a shaft session in Fire Emblem Heroes as well. Not the video I recorded and then scrapped due to just kind of technical flub ups. It was a freaking mythic banner in the form of a Shira. So, would you believe I had to use 450 orbs to get one goddamn copy of Shira? Granted, the summons weren't bad. It's not like I didn't get nothing in between it. So far, it looks like Fire Emblem's not going to treat me well at all with a bunch of 3 stars. Nice. But, it wasn't bad in terms of, like, what I was getting. It was just, I ended up just losing the freaking 1 in 3 to Claude a billion times. It was not fun at all. It's just so, ugh. So I'm hoping that this summer will do fine. I'm not going to do the previous summer banner. I did that on my own, and I got what ended up what I wanted, not too terribly, with not too terrible results. So I'm kind of doing fine again, but I guess we'll see how this goes. I mean, if I can at least get the duo, I'll call this successful. But I really want both, because Freya's fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie, Freya's fucking hot, and I love Kumari, even though the duo unit's more Sita. But again, we'll just go through the motions and see. I guess I'm just gonna reiterate a lot of what I ended up saying in the Dokkan ticket one, just in case that doesn't see the light of day. But the reason I'm even recording this again, and hopefully it goes through fine, is that the computer I have with the editing software on there is really getting old, to the point that when I used it for recording the in footage, um, both the audio and the visual were like super glitchy. It did it for a Dokkan video, and it did it for a Fire Emblem video. This is a pretty alright circle for Freya. So I ended up scrapping both of those. So hopefully with this like kind of backwards workaround system, I can just go ahead and take this video, go to the older computer, and just kind of edit it from there. That's kind of the idea, but we'll see what happens. And also another thing I ended up talking about was I'm glad that I myself kind of caved and went ahead and got a Switch because there was like an influx of Animal Crossing Switches out. So I decided to just get one of those just because. And we finally got that Switch Pro announcement, and it wasn't the best in the world. Um, it was just bigger system, better screen, better little backwards dock thing, port to the Ethernet, and that's literally it. That was literally all it had going for it. So, and my Switch is mostly docked as it is. So again, I'm just kind of thankful for that. That I just went ahead and did that. Though speaking of which, even though now that I have a Switch, uh, I should instead be focusing on some of my backlog of games, but my dumbass has gone back to play Three Houses again instead of, actually doing games I need to complete. Went ahead and I'm on Eogard's route now, getting through that since what I did with Alex was Claudia. Hey! Alright, the duo unit. We left successful with that at least. Thank God for them. I'll take that. So, happy to see them. We're keeping the duo thing alive. Minus speed plus res, that's probably not good for her in particular. If this was funny enough, if this was a Lunaria unit, that'd probably be pretty great. But again, I'm just glad I ended up getting it. Man, they both got some good old turds. So hey, at least this already went better than the goddamn travesty that was that summon that I did earlier for just the 250, just to hope for a good LR, at least something usable. So I'm at least happy with that. So I'm going to spend the rest and attempt to get Freya. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, I'll be a little upset, but at the same time, I got what I mainly came here for, so I'm not too distraught. In a situation like this, I think I'm just going to pull for the duo unit again, to be honest with you. Maybe I can get a better nature or something, because I really don't care about Freyr. Though I guess I should have pulled Freyr, because Freya really loves her brother way more than the average sister should. So maybe I should have pulled them just to tempt her home. That's probably why she doesn't want to show up. It's because I haven't gotten Freyr. Okay, I'll make this deal with you right now. If you show up right here in this circle, I'll pull the red to try for Freyr. I'm not even kidding you. Show up now and I'll pull it. I'll pull that red. I'll pull for Freyr if you show up, Freya. This is your one opportunity, one chance in a lifetime. Don't let it waste your buy. Mom's spaghetti. Arms are heavy. Knees deep in mom's spaghetti. Nope. Just an angry ninja Saizo, unfortunately. But still, we have a pretty good amount to attempt for. And again, since I at least got, you hate to see a bunch of blues, just nothing but the demote guy. Why would I ever want to get a 5-star demote guy? That just doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound like something I want to do. And again, like I tend to mention a lot with these, this banner is up for like quite a bit of time, so if I want to go in, I can. Though the only other thing is that the Mythic's coming up, and I'm still trying to keep that dream alive of getting every single Mythic and every single duo, which I've kept alive so far, though fucking Ashura almost nipped that in the fucking bud, but again, a man can dream. All I want to see is grace. All I want to see is grace. That way I can get Freya. Really, really hot goat woman. Instead of just an old man murderless, I am a big meal. I like to come in minus attack. Alright, but you know what's better than big memes? Nothing at all, apparently. Oh, yes. You know what's better than memes? Another meme. 5 points! Wow. Can I get some 5-point titties, if you know what I'm saying, man? Come on, Freya. Please? Is this going to be a repeat of Hilda? I'm going to not get her in this session, and I'm going to be tempted to be like, well, I might buy one of the dumb old packs, and then I immediately get them. Because that's what ended up happening with freaking Hilda in the previous banner. Like, I spent a... I'm just gonna pull brain. I ended up spending... I think I had stocked up, like, close to... It wasn't that much. It was like 80 works or something on that banner. And then I decided, well, maybe I'll just get this one pack real quick. And she ended up being tempted by money. So, there you go. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, as long as I see one, that's fine. Hopefully this is Freya, so I can be done. And I have some good old titties to look at. Girl. You know what to do with those big old horns? I don't even know. Watch me messed up, and she was actually the blue one the whole time, and I'm holding for the not good unit. Man, Gray is being freaking awful right now. Like, ugh. Man, I really don't like this. Especially with Dokkan's 6th anniversary. I really have to, if I have to put funds, damn it. Fuck. I mean, Sarah's fine, but she has pretty good fodder, right? For a healer, I mean, return, a joint, I guess. Like, oh, that's terrible. Well, we'll go in a little bit more, but that pretty much killed any hope of me getting Freya, to be honest with you. Um, I'll just go up, get a rate. Maybe with some of the freebies we'll get it, but I have to consider the mythic too. That's the only bad thing is that the mythic's coming around um, this month too, so it's gonna be like it's gonna really be hard to prioritize not only getting her from here and getting this. I really should have just stopped the duo, but I tell you, man, that Freya, she's too hot. I can't not try for her. She's too hot, dude. She's a hot gold mama, dude. I need to get her. I learn hard. I'll go back to 3 houses soon. Don't you worry, buddy. And I know it's going to be one of those dumb things where I'm going to have like 30 orbs left and I'm going to have to cut because I got full. Which I know this OBS thing has like a way I can like pause it and unpause it, but this is just going to be raw footage anyway, so it's like, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be editing, splicing this up. So again, it doesn't super matter what I do here. Alright, good circle. I mean, good chance. This would have been good if we still had that rate, but unfortunately, no Goat Mama for me. Instead, we get really horny Miriam. I guess it was my mistake. I should have pulled for Freya. If I would have picked that red orb, she would have showed up. I should have just pulled for Freya, dude. That was my mistake. So if you're going in and you want to Freya, you're going to have to get Freya. Because she's just not going to want to show up. That's my line and I'm sticking to it. She's literally coded in the game to not show up unless you get Freya. Never mind, I was bullshitting. There she is. Or maybe you just talk about Freya a lot and that makes her show up. Okay, I feel good now. That was good. that kind of makes up for the 250 stone shaft on Dokkan. And then again, I have to think about it. Like, I was due for bad luck because I actually had really good luck with both LR's Super 17 and Tapion, who I really wasn't going after. I just, like, did a YOLO multi on 17 and got him, and freaking Tapion had discounts, so I just went ahead and got to, like, the second multi and got him there. But, man, good thing we're not a monetized channel, or me being on this freaking thing would have had us get demonetized post-haste. And unfortunately, there's no red here, so I can't pull for your brother, Freya. I'm sorry. HP defense, I'm going to guess that's pretty neutral, so that's fine. But again, damn, man. Damn. Just damn, bro.